Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another video of Ryan's Side Hustles. So, I just recently signed up for Grubhub, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be trying out Grubhub and see if it's any better than what I usually do is Uber Eats. And Uber Eats has been up and down. You never know what you're going to get with that platform. Some days are good, some aren't. So, let's see how Grubhub is. I'm going to experiment with it. Hopefully, make some money today. And we'll see how it goes. So I'll be on for a few hours. And as I did mention in the previous video I made, I am moving into an apartment in September. And so moving in to an apartment, especially when you're a first-time mover, it's actually a pretty tough process. You have to find a place, you have to know what your budget is, and you have to figure out who you're moving in with, and there's just a bunch of stuff you have to figure out. So, it was a whole process, but, there's different apps you could go on, like apartments.com or Zillow. Honestly, that's not what worked for me. I just searched on Google the place that I wanted to move to, and then just the apartments down there. And then I found a place that was pretty affordable, and that seemed to be helpful, so I ended up picking that place. And I was gonna move in with like a few friends, but I guess they had change of plans, so I'm gonna be living with some random roommate. But yeah, I think it goes the same for everyone, when they're moving out for the first time after living with their parents for so long. It's just a process that you kind of have to get used to. You just have to learn a bunch of things, I guess, about moving out. But I live in California, so it's really expensive to move out here. The reason why I wanted to move out was because I just want to experience more independence, I guess. Yeah, if you live in California especially, just, I guess, and you're not paying rent, you're living with your parents or whatever, and you don't really mind the living situation, then just stay at home. Honestly, my living situation isn't even that bad, but I don't know. I'm gonna be 24 years old, and I just want to, experience what it's like to be on your own, sorta. So that's why I decided to move out. So it was a pain in the ass to sign up for Grubhub because I thought it was just you sign up and you're in, but it wasn't really like that. I was required to, sign a 40-page contract, which I kind of skimmed through. I didn't really read the whole thing, but and then there's like onboarding, which is like another 30-page document that they want you to read. So there was a whole bunch of stuff that you needed to do in order to become a driver on Grubhub, which I wasn't expecting. Once I was finally in, I was having issues logging in to my Grubhub driver account, and after a while of trying to contact their customer service, which was not very helpful, I finally figured out that I was getting an error code because I guess my app wasn't up to date. So I just uninstalled the app and then installed it again, and that seemed to do the trick. So now I'm going to be trying Grubhub for the first time, so let's go. So as you guys can see here, this is the Grubhub account right here, and it kind of looks like the Uber Eats app, but it's a little different. Grubhub has scheduling, which is kind of nice. It says I have no blocks scheduled yet, but basically these block schedules are basically a way to schedule yourself, but there's a lot of unavailability, so you gotta find what's available. But I don't really know too much about these block schedules yet. I don't really use them right now, so we're just gonna go on straight to it. We're gonna go online to go online on Grubhub, I think you go, where do you go? I think you go to click on tasks, and then you click on unavailable, and you just, there's like a little switch here, and then you just toggle it to the taking offers. So now we're taking offers. So hopefully this shit isn't as dead as Uber Eats. No, I'm just kidding. I like Uber Eats, but right now it's just telling me to head to a hotspot. So I guess we'll head to a hotspot. Let's go. All right, so as you guys can see, we got our first delivery trip on Grubhub, and the restaurant is actually like nearby, and it's like $13. But only thing is, I didn't see any like mileage or anything like telling me how far I'm gonna be driving. So I mean, I'm still a newbie, so there's a bunch of things I guess I gotta figure out on Grubhub. But yeah, already got a trip, so let's get started. All right, so I finished my first trip on Grubhub, and let's just put it this way. Trip didn't go so smoothly. Quite literally, I was driving on dirt roads. Yeah, it just wasn't very fun. You know, plenty of U-turns and just being given the wrong directions on Google Maps. So yeah, it took me a little while to deliver the food, but finally got it delivered after about 20 minutes. So yeah, not off to a good start, but $13, I'll take it. It's a good start. One difference I could tell so far between Uber Eats and Grubhub is that Grubhub is more, I guess, professional or well put together when it comes to deliveries. Like, they ensure that you arrive at the restaurant, that you pick up the food, that it, you know, yada yada yada, that you're doing every single step, which I guess is kind of annoying because like I don't want to go through all that. But yeah, they're definitely more professional. Uber Eats, you just go to the restaurant and then just start delivery. That's why I like Uber Eats. It's just quick and easy. But yeah, Grubhub, they just a whole bunch of different menus that you have to like kind of go through just to start your delivery and then to complete the delivery. That's one big difference I've noticed so far. So I think I've been online for about close to an hour now, and I've only done that one trip. So yeah, so far this is pretty dead. Probably worse than Uber Eats. Oh yeah, and it's a Saturday too, so I don't understand why I'm not getting requests here. But I'm gonna keep going on for a few more hours and, you know, trying to make at least $50 today. Let's see if we could do that. Yeah, just waiting right now. Maybe I should start doing those block schedules. You might get more requests that way or something, but yeah. Alright, so I just completed a trip, and now I'm doing another trip at Applebee's for about $12. Last trip was about $8, so I think my total for the day is around $30. So not too bad. I've been on for close to 2 hours, so about 15 an hour so far. Again, I don't know what the mileage is. They just, I guess they figured that you just look at the map and they just want you to figure it out on your own. I have to contact Grubhub support and see if there's a way to see the mileage, because that's a huge negative if I'm not able to do that. But yep, just waiting for the second order. They said it's gonna be a little wait. No, I got a notification that said that the order is ready to be picked up. Alright guys, picked up the food from Applebee's, and on the delivery notes here it says to ring the doorbell and say, "None for you, Goose," and leave on porch. I don't think I'm going to do that, but I'm ready to drop off the order. So I'm actually enjoying Grubhub a little bit, just because I'm getting a pretty good amount of deliveries. They're coming in volume, getting some back-to-back orders, and I did do some research, and if you do schedule then you do get more offers. I still have an issue with Grubhub not showing me the mileage. Like, they expect me to know the whole area and everything like that to determine how far everything is. I don't like that. That's a huge problem for me. That's probably why I won't do Grubhub long term. But now I'm picking up at Taco Bell, and this will bring my total up to like $40. So I'm already almost where I want to be at. I'm not trying to make $100 on Grubhub, just because it's my first day. So another difference between Uber Eats and Grubhub is that Uber Eats doesn't have an ETA for delivering to the recipient, but Grubhub has an estimated ETA, which is, I guess, the time that the delivery should be ordered. I don't know what happens if you don't meet that deadline, but yeah, so that's just what Grubhub does. Also lets you know when the customer placed the order. And those are the delivery instructions down there. So yeah, it's another difference between Grubhub and Uber Eats. Alright guys, so this is probably my last trip with Grubhub. It's another Taco Bell order. And pretty good day. I made about $70 today, which is more than I thought I would make. So, whoops. Still trying to get used to all the functionalities on the app. It's a lot different than Uber Eats. It's also, I mean, it's kind of dangerous, all the different drop-down menus and all that you have to, you know, select before you do the trip. I've probably almost got into like 10 car accidents today. I'll do a summary of the day later once all the trips are complete. Oh, that's another good thing on Grubhub. You don't have to like wait for your earning. Like, the tips, they come in like right away, which is pretty cool. So, pretty good day on Grubhub. I don't think I'm gonna go on Grubhub often, but it's definitely another option. Alright, so as you guys can see here, these are my trips on Grubhub for the day. So I rejected a few of the delivery requests, but I accepted most of them. Those are the earning amounts. And I tried looking at the active time and all that, but I'm just going to go based off of time. I started at 4 and I ended at about 7:30. So I was on for about 3 hours. So I don't know what the active time was, but I was online for that long and I made $70. $70.48. $25 in tips. I don't know what this Grubhub contribution pay is, but it says it's updated at the end of the day, so I don't know if that means anything. Right now I could cash out 62. I guess it takes a little while for the tips to update, but I'm pretty sure that that cash out amount will change. See, this is the active delivery time. I don't know why it's not showing my active time. It's kind of strange, but maybe it's just a glitch. But yeah, $70, not bad, man. And it looks like I completed 6 trips, which is not too bad. That's not too many trips. I've had days where I've done like 15 trips in a day. And I've only made like, $100. So 6 trips, $70. I'll take it. Some of the trips took me out of my zone, like I said. So basically, when you get a request on Grubhub, what happens is you have a pretty good amount of time to decide whether or not you want to do the request, but they basically want you to like check the location yourself, like on the map and stuff like that, which is kind of dumb because, I mean, it's 2021. We shouldn't need to look at a freaking map or input directions on our GPS to figure out how far the trip is going to be. So that's my number one complaint with Grubhub. Everything else is perfect, but just the fact that I can't see the statistics for the trips I'm gonna do unless I, put down the directions myself. And I'm lazy. I don't want to do that. It's definitely something that Grubhub needs to fix. Because I know DoorDash and Ubereats, like, they just tell you straight up how far you're going to be driving. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me try Grubhub for the first time. And if you guys want to see me do any other gig work, just let me know. And I will pump out different type of gigs for you guys, because that's the point of this channel. With that said, I appreciate you guys for the comments that you leave and the suggestions. And just subscribe down below, because this channel deserves more subscribers in my opinion, with no bias aside. But anyways, I appreciate you guys, and as always, stay safe and have a great day.